Hello everyone, my name is Temitope. You're welcome to my YouTube channel, Literature in English with Temitope. This channel is created to assist all art students excel in their literature in English. If you are a student in SS1, SS2, SS3 taking literature in English, or you are preparing for one exam or the other, this is the right channel to visit. If you are new to this channel, kindly click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. Don't forget to like and share the video as well. So today, we'll be looking at a few elements of drama. Stay with me. The first element of drama we'll be looking at today is dialogue. This is used to reveal the minds of character. Dialogue is an important element in drama. Without dialogue, you can't get to read anything. It is very, very important as it is used to reveal the minds of character, and it helps characters in drama text to communicate. For example, if you flip through the pages of a drama text, you will see the name of a character written, as well as what the character said directly the way the character had used the words. The lines you read there, they are what we refer to as dialogue. The next element of drama we'll be looking at is soliloquy. When a character in a play expresses his mind to the audience as if thinking aloud, that means the character is soliloquizing. Sometimes, soliloquy can come in form of a background voice, especially when you're watching a movie. There, you get to know what the character is thinking in his or her mind without opening his mouth. Perhaps when you are watching a stage drama, the character gets to open his or her mouth just to make sure that the audience have access to what he or she is thinking in his or her mind. The next element of drama we'll be looking at is aside. This refers to the speech given by the character directed to the audience, to the exclusion of the fellow characters in the drama. An aside is only meant for the audience alone, which means all other characters on stage or acting at that particular moment are not expected to act like they heard what the other character said. I'll give you an example. If a character is acting on stage, discussing with other characters, and gets to look at the camera and say something into the camera just for the audience to hear, that is an example of an aside. Perhaps if we have two characters fighting on stage, one charging at the other, making sure the other, reacts. Come, I'll hit you, I will beat you, I will do this, I will do that, stating all that, and looking at the camera by the side. I can't fight you, I'm only charging him. Come close, I will slap you, I will deal with you. I don't even know how to fight. Now, this is an example of an aside because it is only meant for the audience alone, whereas the other characters on stage will definitely act like they are not aware of that. The next element of drama we'll be looking at is conflict. This refers to the point of difference between characters, the bone of contention, hence the basis of action in a play. This occurs between the protagonist and the antagonist in a play. When we say protagonist, what do we mean? The hero in the play. And when we say antagonist, what do we mean? The villain opposing the protagonist. So, when we now say conflict, conflict is the bone of contention because without conflict, there is no drama. Without conflict, there is no story. So it is conflict that helps the story that is unfolding at that particular moment. Conflict is also an important element of drama. The last element of drama we'll be looking at today is agon. This is the struggle between two protagonists in a play. Sometimes you can have more than one protagonist in a play. When we say protagonist, we mean the hero. Now, when these two heroes in a play, when they have an argument or a conflict, we call it agon. Don't forget, we are talking about two protagonists here, not an antagonist and protagonist. Okay? So, agon is the struggle between two heroes in a play, two protagonists in a play. So, whenever you see two protagonists in a play having an argument or struggling over one thing or the other, that aspect, we call it what? Agon. Finally, we have to look at the difference between soliloquy and an aside. The difference between soliloquy and an aside is when a character gets to soliloquize, he or she does not compulsorily have to open his or her mouth. It could be a form of background voice where the audience gets to know what the character is thinking in his or her mind. But for an aside, the character gets to open his or her mouth and talk to the audience, tell the audience what he or she wants to tell them, without considering whoever is present. Even though other characters are present, they act like they don't know or they didn't hear what the other character had said. Then, the difference between conflict and agon is that conflict is usually between a protagonist and an antagonist. But when it is agon, agon is usually between two protagonists. In fact, they could be friends, and eventually something would just, come up. They have a struggle or have an argument, and eventually they come back. I hope this helps you as a student of literature in English. Don't forget, click the notification bell so that you can get notified when I drop a new video. Like and share with other literature students so they can benefit from it. Thank you and God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye.